I guess. Okay, so you went and saw Trump, huh?
I went and saw the whole bunch. I was up on the stage. Can you?
How was it?
It was a surprise. I didn't know anything about it until I was supposed to get up there.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Well, you look at the camera.
I don't know if this is on or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's on. It's recording. All right. So yeah, there's been some speculation that Trump actually managed to kiss you, but you say no.
His mouth never did touch my face. I can't.
Touch you.
Nobody wants to believe it, but I was there.
Okay. Yeah, it was your face, but he
Yeah.
gave you a little air kiss.
I could hear it when he smacked in the air beside my face.
So you were just kind of leaning over a little, like what?
No, my head just actually, it just kind of went backward a little.
Oh.
We have a producer that sent me an email and said that it was so slow that it wouldn't be noticed by a lot of people. But I don't care. I mean, people can think what they want to. I don't care.
So did he say anything to you?
No, he just said hello, and I said thank you for coming. And then he patted me on the shoulder, and the French president came back and asked me what was the one thought that I had when I was at my brother's grave. And I said the one thing I remembered was that he didn't have to go to war. They told him he could have had a deferment if he wanted one. And he said if everybody else has to go, I have to go too.
Oh, wow.
So he went.
Wow.
And he got killed there in San Lo. I was there, right there where he was killed. And there was a woman I was talking to, and her grandparents got killed in the same battle. I've always wondered where he got killed and how, and I learned all of it while I was there.
You got the details.
I got it all,
Well, I'm sure it doesn't make it any easier.
They said it was the biggest battle in that area, and the next day the war was over in that area.
Well,
So,
he'll bring it about.
yeah, if it hadn't have been for people like him, it wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
But they treated us royally. We couldn't have asked for better treatment than they gave us while we were there.
So did you do anything else while you were over there?
Oh yeah, we were in a parade, and we did a lot of things. We were busy.
Like the Eiffel Tower?
We went to the Eiffel Tower. We called a cab and went down there at 10 o'clock, and by the time we got there, it was about over. So we stayed an hour, and some of them went back, but we stayed till 11 o'clock and watched it all over again. Then we got another cab and went back to the hotel.
Did you like France?
I like France, but the one memory I have is of the sirens. The sirens blow all the time. Seems like they have a lot of accidents or something, but I can remember that.
Well, you were there kind of during a particular time.
But we had a really good time. The people treated us very nice, and the food was good. I thought it was
No
nice.
language problem?
Oh yeah, you'd be talking to somebody, they say, oh, I don't understand English or something. But you get used to that.
So you want to go back?
No,
Oh, okay. You
I'd go back and see my brother's grave, but
did France.
I would just like to go and see his grave.
Barry, I have a question for you. Hold the microphone just 1 inch lower so we can see your mouth perfect. And what'd you think about President Macron? Was he handsome?
He was a nice-looking man, well-dressed, nice-looking man.
And who treated you the nicest over there? Who do you remember that was really nice to you?
I think the girl and her husband that came here to visit us and made it all possible.
Wow.
She promised when she was here, she asked me if I'd ever seen my brother's grave, and I said, no, I don't have that kind of money. And she said, we're going to make sure you go. So they went back and started raising money, and they sent us $7,300 from France, Belgium, and the United Kingdom. And that helped a lot. And she bought the flowers for my brother's grave. And they really treated us nice, all of them. some of the girls from Belgium sold pins on a weekend and raised $1,500 for us and sent that to us. Yeah, they were very nice. They couldn't have treated us any better.
Well, I'm really glad you had a great time.
Had a great time. That was the highlight of my trip.
Yeah, and you did not get kissed by Trump.
No. I think you have a right to choose who you want to kiss you.
That's right.
And my head just automatically went backwards, and
Your eternal instinct said, no way.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
I understand that perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great. I guess we're going to start the process.
Oh, okay.
Rosie.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Glad you got back safely and everything. Thank you.
And then I'm going to have you hold this real quick for the color, they call it. And just a little higher. Thank you, Marion. Thank you.
At least Trump got your name right, huh?
Okay, so you're in charge of the bag, Denise?
Me. His speech writer called me before we left and wanted permission to use my name, so he could use my name if he should happen to want to use it. And I did give it.
And he got it right.
He did. Uh-huh.
Okay. 1 point for him at least.
Right.
Got a name right.
Deserve that.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, here we are. Don and Denise to record your D-Day memories or whatever you want to talk about today. Glad to be here at the parade.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to zoom in just a touch and thank you for hanging on me.
One more thing.
We are ready.
Okay, we're good to go. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're good. Action.
Okay. My name is Marion Suzette, and I'm a Rosie. And you wanted to hear about my impressions of Normandy. I have a new feeling for the people of Normandy. They are sincere in their appreciation of what our troops did 75 years ago, and they keep up the tradition. They are truly wonderful people. We were treated very nice. We had a lot of rain, which dampened some of the festivities, but all in all, this was just a trip that will never be forgotten. And certainly for my age, it'll never be forgotten. And I hope that that the people of Normandy realize that they did. They appreciated the fact that we were there. And
So did you like France?
I like France, yes. The Normandy area is all flat. There are no hills or anything like that. It's just hedgerows and trees and stuff. And yeah, France, of course, Paris is something else, And we got to see the lights. They light up the Eiffel Tower every hour with twinkling lights. They sparkle back, just sparkling. So that was thing. And Paris is such a lovely, elegant town. Just a city that is just and so clean, and people were kind. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So did Trump or Macron say anything to you? Or
Did what?
did Trump say anything to you?
No. He was up on the stage. We were down in the front row, but no, it was only Marion Wynne that got to speak to him. We did sit with Nancy Pelosi, though. So, and
Go like that?
she stood as a tribute to the office. She said, but further than that,
You know her feelings. And so she was really nice too, Nancy Pelosi.
oh yes, and she gave us one of those presentation coins. This one that says she's a Speaker of the House. when we went to Washington, D.C. 5 years ago, she gave us a different kind of a coin, but this is the second one from her. How about that?
A regular collection.
Oh, I do. Uh-huh.
Put it out in the fair.
But it was Marion's ceremony at the cemetery was quite moving. You know, when she took the red sand from Omaha Beach and rubbed it over her brother's name, and it emerged, it was just, you know, like I said, emotional for all of us. It was, and the people of the American Battle Monument Committee do an outstanding job, and they take care of that cemetery, and all of the cemeteries that the Americans are there. Yeah.
Success all the way around.
Yes, it was just a wonderful, never to be forgotten trip. And you know, and I have to thank all the people that we had a GoFundMe account, and I have to thank those people. There were hundreds of people that sent us there to represent them, and I hope that we did a good job.
You guys did great.
Yeah.
You represented everybody perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I guess you gotta start the parade here pretty soon, so we gotta catch your other ladies here.
All right.
But thank you so much.
Okay.
For talking with us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi. We just have time for a quick hello, but let's hand the microphone to you and just tell us all about your D-Day real quick, briefly. But thank you. Oh,
I
didn't make it to D-Day.
Oh, well, okay. Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
So did you watch him on TV? No, not. Well, I have a DVD for you, and you can see him on TV, and you can see Rosie K on her Channel 7 interview. But tell us about yourself. So you were working in Arkansas in World War II. Tell us about that real quick.
Well,
we haven't heard from you, and then tell us how you ended up in Concord. Thank you.
Naval Ordnance Plant, Cullendale, Arkansas.
Tell them your name.
My name is Christine Horvath, and I live in Hayward.
Oh, you live in Hayward. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Long
And what did
ways.
you do exactly? Did you actually rivet?
Yes.
So that's what they did in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay. So you made airplanes.
I don't know what they did with the rivets.
Oh, okay.
It was just a long line that it came down the line.
Oh, just came
And
down the
we-
line and you just riveted things.
We riveted.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay.
Well, great. And how did you end up in Concord then?
Oh, it's a long story. You don't have that much time.
Okay. We'll have to get you later then to get the full story. Huh?
Yeah. So,
Did you go out to the Richmond Park?
yes.
Okay, well, we'll see you there hopefully.
Get you there, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,